Josh, I want more muscle. I want to have so much muscle that I can't even fit a shirt. I got to turn sideways to get through the door. So I'm going to go into the gym. I'm going to spend 4 hours, 6 times a week, doing as many repetitions as I possibly can, because that's going to get me a lot stronger really quickly. You know, that's going to get you burnt out really quickly. Hey athletes, I want to talk to you about how your muscle, the muscle that you have, is just like having a callus. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So let me give you an analogy, and this is actually from my performance specialist certification from Exos. It's a great analogy. Imagine you took your hand and rubbed it on carpet, and you rubbed it as hard as you possibly could, as fast as you possibly could, and you decided, you know what, I'm going to do this for 6 hours, and I'm going to do it every single day for 6 hours. What's going to happen to your hand? It's going to bleed. It's going to be hamburger, right? You do 6 hours of just rubbing, just nonstop, constantly. You're going to start tearing skin after some time, right? Then your hand is completely bloodied, burning. If you've ever had a cut on your hands, the next morning sucks, okay? And now I have to do it again for 6 hours. No, eventually you're going to be down to just your wrist bones because your hand is going to be completely gone because you just used all of this rubbing, totally gone. You've literally eaten your hand away. Or what if you did the same exercise, but rather than nonstop for 6 hours, you took your hand and rubbed it on the ground for 5 minutes, maybe once, maybe twice a day, a couple times a week for 5 years? What's going to happen? You're going to develop a callus, right? Your body is going to take that stimulus and provide itself ways to deal with that stimulus. And rather than letting your actual skin, the very soft tissue, just constantly keep breaking down, your body's going to develop a callus. Your muscles are the same way. Your muscles, if you want more, think of them like a callus. We provide a little bit of stimulus on a consistent basis, and that's very important. You're consistently applying stimulus every week, maybe a couple times a week for a very long period of time. That plus changing how we do the stimulus, maybe changing our tempo, adding weight, doing more repetitions, less rest intervals. Again, check out our video on how to add intensity to your workout because it's not just about adding weight, but we do need to progress the amount of stimulus that that muscle is getting, just like we progress the stimulus to get a callus on our hand. When you're trying to get these muscles, again, we really want you to think it's a callus. You build up a tolerance to the stimulus, you keep adding in a new stimulus, and that callus keeps growing and growing until your hand looks like this.